At no point does it surprise me that Fingersmith has an average rating on IMDb of 7.9 out of 10. This film is beautiful. I say film, it's a 3-part TV series, but when I watched it, on the DVD, just watched it back to back as a slightly longer film, and I have to say it's beautiful. It's a beautiful adaptation of a wonderful novel. Sarah Waters is just definitely one of my favourite novelists. I prefer Tipping the Velvet if I had to rank her books, but Fingersmith is fabulous, and this adaptation is beautiful. This was actually in 2005. It feels, I was going to say it doesn't feel like it would ever be dated. It's set in Victorian England, but I mean in terms of the lighting and the set designs, it feels like it's utilised everything at its disposal exceptionally well. And I think it's always going to feel not contemporary as such, but it feels like it could have been produced last year, and it's still absolutely beautiful. It's actually directed by Aisling Walsh with a screenplay by Peter Ransley, of course based on the novel by Sarah Waters, and it stars Elaine Cassidy as Maud and Sally Hawkins as Sue. It's got a brilliant cast across the board, including Imelda Staunton and Charles Dance. Brilliant cast. But even if there were, even if I hadn't heard of any of the names in this, it wouldn't have detracted from how beautiful this is as an adaptation. I'll read the description from IMDb, but I won't go into any more detail than that because it's a pretty thrilling, exciting plot with quite a few twists. Not so many that you can never keep up, but enough that just as soon as you get comfortable with a situation, it kind of throws things into disarray again. And this says, in Victorian England, Sue, a young thief, participates in a scam to defraud a rich heiress by becoming her maid. Things take an unexpected turn, and Sue's plan goes horribly wrong. So Sue is our Fingersmith, and she goes off to work as a maid for this rich heiress, obviously with the intention of bettering her own existence through this heiress's wealth. But they strike up a very strong friendship that becomes more than a friendship. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I will say expect the unexpected with the development of the narrative from start to finish. Things just go off in all kinds of directions that are just, it's exquisitely developed. I absolutely love the way the narrative progresses, both in terms of the TV show and also the novel itself, of course. I feel like they're very closely connected. I can't remember any significant narrative changes, but there may have been a couple. If anybody can confirm that, feel free to let me know. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. If you've seen The Handmaiden, it's kind of like that. The Handmaiden is also very much based on this novel, but there are quite a few other differences there compared to the novel itself. But if you've seen that and you liked it, then absolutely you're going to love Fingersmith. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Definitely check it out. If you haven't read the novel, I'd say read the novel first, I think. In fact, I would always suggest reading the novel first before watching any adaptation. That's definitely the best way to do it 99% of the time. Certainly the case here, but the adaptation is beautiful. Obviously it's not as enjoyable as the immersive experience of reading Sarah Waters' novel, but it's fabulous. I honestly think you will love it. Brilliant casting, the costumes are gorgeous, the set designs are brilliant, the development of the narrative is beautiful. I'm trying to think of anything wrong with it, but I can't. It really truly is a breathtaking adaptation.